in geography. Um, Especially, we're going to be able to read some maps. I mean, we are going to be able to identify some figures in maps and to say what type of geography feature is that figure, and to learn a lot about basic things in geography. So let's start with the presentations. I'm going to start with myself, and then I'm going to say your names, and you're going to do your introductions. As you know, my name is Miguel Marin. I'm 21 years old. I am from Guárico. I'm studying anthropology at the UCV. I think geography is really useful to identify where are you. I mean, not where are you just in a physical way, but also like where are you, in which social progress are you, and in how can you how can you describe in which exactly cultural process are you inside in across the material. In one word, I describe geography like awesome, because I really love geography. So, Alianmar, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Alianmar. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Guatire. I study economics at UCAP. What do you think geography can be used? We can locate in geography is amazing. Amazing is the word.
Okay. Barbara, can you introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Barbara Hernandez. I'm 19 years old. I am from Charallave. I'm studying sociology at the Central University of Venezuela. I think geography can be useful for travel, and one word, interesting.
Okay. Coraima, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hello. My name is Corima Galaviz. I am 21 years old. I am from San Cristobal. Studying here. I think it's for development. And where I think the geography is a new word.
Okay. Well, Laura, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Well, my name's Laura Contreras. I am 18 years old. I am from La Victoria, before Maracay, Aragua. What and where you're studying? I study international affairs at the UCB. I think that geography can be useful because you can analyze the whole parts or the whole fraction of the whole world, and you can know, or you can analyze itself how the parts that live in there can interact. And in one word, interesting.
Okay, great. Well, so let's start with the topic. Alianmar, can you read?
Okay, how to determine a specific location. Any location on Earth can be by two number is latitude.
Latitude.
And is latitude and longitude. If a pilot or a ship captain wants to specify captain wants to specify a position on a map. These are the coordinates they were used.
Well, so if you want to specify well, a point, an exactly point in the world, you will use the coordinates in longitude. Hey, Linda, you there? And latitude. So what this would be really useful to identify a specific point in the world. So let's start. Let's begin with the other. We're going to analyze in a superficial way and the latitude and the longitude. Barbara, can you read?
Yes. Latitude describes the distance from the equator. The North
Equator.
Pole, what?
Equator.
Equator. The North
Yes.
Pole is at more than, I don't know,
Plus 90.
plus 90 degrees, and the South Pole is at
Minus 90.
minus 90, okay, degrees. Latitude is indicated with parallels, the horizontal lines.
Okay, so as you can see, the latitude is like the distance which is between the equator line. Can you see the equator line, which is at the middle of the world map?
Yes.
Is this? Okay, so latitude is the distance which is between the equator line and yourself. If, for example, you are in the United States, which would be about here, the latitude is the distance which is between this point and the equator line. If you are in the North Pole, this latitude, it is like in a positive number. As you can see here, for example, the North Pole is at plus or positive 90. If you're in the South Pole, this quantity is like negative. So you can add, you have to add the word minus before the number. If you're in the South Pole, you are at minus degrees. So this is like the distance which is between any point in the world from the equator line, which is the middle of the planet, and where you are. And this latitude or this distance, which is between you and the equator line, it is measured by parallels. Parallels are these lines, these horizontal lines. So this is like the first parallel. This is like the second parallel, and so on. So all the horizontal lines are the parallels. It's the latitude, the distance between yourself and the equator line. Did you understand?
Yes.
Sorry, a question. What is the peninsula latitude?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Can you repeat?
Here at the equator.
I'm putting my headphones. I'm sorry, can you repeat the question? I didn't listen to you.
Venezuela's latitude.
Well, let's see now the longitude, which is almost the same, but we're going to see the difference.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Okay, who did say that? I'm sorry, who was that? Well, Coraima, can you read?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Longitude is the distance from the prime meridian, and longitude lines go between the poles to Greenwich, England. Longitude is indicated by the meridians, the vertical lines.
Well, so as you can see, the longitude is almost like the same, but here it specifies the distance between the prime meridian and yourself. The prime meridian, all of the meridians are these vertical lines which split the world in a vertical way. But they are almost like the same. I mean, they are all equals. But the prime meridian, it could be every one of them. But I mean, for example, this meridian, these all vertical lines are meridians. For example, why? What I'm trying to say is, why is this one specific one the prime meridian? It was because there in Greenwich in England, there is like a station of an observatory station. They have they were like the first ones or something like that. To specify and to do some studies in geography in general. So they established that they are the prime meridian, and the prime meridian is in Greenwich in England. So the longitude is the distance between yourself and the prime meridian. If you are, for example, in Venezuela, you have to add, you have to measure the distance between yourself in your meridian and the prime meridian, which is in England. Understand this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, sorry, Miguel.
Yes. Tell me.
A question. But what is the Venezuelan's latitude? Because it was very close in the equator.
Yes. I don't remember exactly, but I know that the latitude it is similar to it is above 8 or 9 degrees. I think actually I think it is between 10 degrees and 8 degrees, something like that. But we can search it on the internet at the final, if you want.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any questions? Well, now we're going to see the geographic features. Features are like it could be translated to a Spanish phrase, to accidentes geográficos. This is like a settlement that is it is I mean, it is like established like that. It is like the forms of the lands and the forms of the oceans, the body of waters, which configurates in some way our planet. So first we're going to see the landforms, I mean the shape of the lands, and then we are going to see the bodies of water. So let's start. Laura, are you there? Do you hear me? Well, Linda, can you there? Are you there? Can you read? Linda, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you read, please?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great.
Continent. The main landmasses of the globe usually recount Europe, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Australasia, Oceania,
Australasia?
Australasia,
Yes.
and Antarctica. Yeah. What is recount?
It is like codified or something like that. It is like between I mean the meaning of the word is like a mixture between I'm here myself. Nico. Okay, sorry. Laura, can you put the exactly? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, Okay. Well, recount, it is I mean, the meaning of that word is like a mixture between codified and recognized. So are recognized as 7 in number: Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Australasia or Oceania, and Antarctica. By the way, it is important to distinguish between Oceania and Australia, because as you can see here, this is Australia, this big island, but the Australia, it is an island. It is not a continent. Some people uses to say like, oh yes, we have 7 continents: Europe, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, and Australia. And no, Australia is not a continent. Australia, it is in the same platform continent, continental platform than some islands in the Pacific Ocean, like for example New Guinea, New Zealand, and so many islands in the Pacific Oceans. So Australasia or Oceania, because they are synonymous. I mean, Australasia and Oceania are like synonymous. That continent, it is it consists in Australia and so many islands in the Pacific Ocean. Between them, New Guinea and New Zealand. I mean, I think they are the biggest ones. And well, as you can see, the continents are like the bigger or the largest land masses in the globe, and we have only 7. So you like, for example, if someone shows you a map and tells you that there is a continent there, but it is not one of these 7 continents, that is not a continent, because we have only these 7 continents. So, well, any questions?
No. No.
Okay. Okay, and well, and here at your right, we have the Africa map. Laura, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you read?
Okay. Yeah. Iceland. It is a tract of land completely surrounded by water and not large enough to be called a continent. Among them, we can find Great Britain, Madagascar, Sri Lanka, Sicily, Cuba, Sicily, sorry, Cuba,
Yes.
Puerto Rico, Margarita, or La Tortuga Island.
Well, by the way, in this word, you don't pronounce the S sound. I mean, you say like it doesn't have S. It is like island, just like that. It's just an advice.
Perfect.
Yes, well, so as you can see, it is almost like the same as a continent, but very, very small. I mean, very smaller than a continent, because as you can see, it is a land mass too, but it is not too large. It is smaller, and well, it is rounded also by water. And well, as you can see here, we have the Puerto Rico island, Sicily island in Italy, and La Tortuga island here in Venezuela in the Caribbean Sea. Any question?
No.
No.
Okay. If you have a doubt about the meaning of a word or about the pronunciation of a word or everything in the chat, you can ask me. Don't be shy, because we are just about 5 people, so you can ask everything that you need. and well, I'm here for answering your questions. Okay, Alianmar, can you read?
Hello.
Yes.
Me?
Yes, Alianmar.
Okay. Archipiélago.
Archipelago.
It's a group of small islands, area of ocean,
Of sea.
in which there in which many small islands, for instance,
Well, by the
archipelago
example.
Philippines.
By the way, it is referred to all of us if you read the definition, and after that you read also the examples that we have here. So as you can hear, as you can see, an archipelago, it is a group of islands in an area of a sea. Well, we have the example here of the Greek archipelago. As you can see, we have here a sea and so many small islands. And well, the Philippines are like the biggest archipelago in the world. They are about, I don't know, about, I just know that they have more than 5,000 islands in that country. So it is a really, really big archipelago, Philippines in the Indian Ocean. Any doubt or question about this?
No?
Okay, so have it this clear. An archipelago is a group of small islands.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Barbara, can you read?
Me?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I think Barbara is out of the chat. Well, Koraima, can you read?
Okay. Peninsula. Sorry, a piece of land that is almost entirely surrounded by water and is attached to a large land area. Among them we can find them we can find Florida, Paraguay, Italy, Arabian Peninsula, Korean Peninsula, and so on.
So well, we have here the examples: in Paraguay Peninsula in Venezuela and Florida Peninsula in the United States. But clear, but it's like an extension of land which goes into the sea. So as we can see here, for example, these here are the continental superficie, and here we have the extension of the land into the sea. As the same example here, we have the continent here, or the main land mass, and here we have an extension of land into the sea, which goes into the sea. So it's like a pronunciation, an extension into the sea or of the body of water. Any question or doubt about peninsula?
No.
Any question about the pronunciation of something or the meaning of some word?
Yes,
yes, tell me. Entirely. Well, entirely is like it is an adjective which is means like all of them. It is like all of it. It could be translated to Spanish thing like that.
It's like completely, right?
Exactly. It is like completely. It is like completely, because as you can see, for example, the peninsula, it is almost, you know the meaning of almost, right?
Yes, but
okay.
My question is, you can repeat the pronunciation.
The pronunciation, okay, entirely.
Entirely, perfect, thank you.
Entirely. So the peninsula is almost entirely surrounded by water. Not all surrounded, because if it would be entirely surrounded by water, it would be an island. But as it is not, it is almost entirely surrounded by water. It is a peninsula.
Okay.
Well, who's the next to read? Laura, can you read?
Yes.
Okay.
It is it isthmus or isthmus?
Isthmus.
Okay, isthmus. A narrow strip of land bordered on both sides by water, connecting two larger bodies of land. Some of them are Panama Isthmus, Greek Isthmus, and the Metanos Isthmus.
So well, as you can see, we have here again the Falcon map. in Venezuela, because here we have the, as you can see, an isthmus is like a bridge between two land I'm sorry, between two big land masses. We have here a land mass, a big land mass, which is a peninsula, and we have here another land mass. And the thing that links these two land masses, like a bridge, is the isthmus. We have here the isthmus, the Médanos Isthmus in Venezuela, and we have here, at your right, I think this is the most famous isthmus in the world, in all the culture, the human culture in the world, because this is an isthmus between North America and South America. So we have the landmass, the great landmass of North America here, and another great landmass of South America here, and the bridge that links the North America with South America, it is the Panama Isthmus. So it is like a bridge between two land masses. Any question or something about this? You have it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but I think that it's really risk living in Panama. I mean, like with a tsunami or something like that, it could be under the water. No, don't it?
I don't know. I think that depends if about the behavior of the seas and the oceans that it is surrounded Panama Isthmus. But in fact, I am not too sure. But I think it is not too dangerous to live in Panama Isthmus. But well, I am not an expert in that specific topic. But well.
Okay.
So now we're going to see. We saw some basic, because this is all of this what we are hearing, what we are seeing here. This everything is basic, but we saw the basic geographic features in the land masses, the shape of the land, and now we're going to see the geography features in bodies of water. So we see like the shape of the lands, and we see now the shape of the water, of the bodies of water. Let me check the list. Linda, can you read the next?
Yes, but I didn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Ocean, the vast body of salt water that covers almost 3/4 of the Earth's surface. It is surrounded by continents. In the Earth, we have 5 oceans: Arctic, Atlantic, Indian, Pacific, and Southern Ocean. Atlantic Ocean, you can see it there.
So well, we have here like this is like the opposite to a continent. As we saw, a continent is like the biggest mass of land in the planet, and an ocean is like the biggest body of water in the Earth. And also, as in the continents, we have we only have 5 oceans. So which are the Antarctic, Atlantic, Indian, Pacific, and Southern Ocean. We don't have any ocean which is not in this list. So the same case, if someone shows you a map with a continent with an ocean there, and it is not one of these 5 oceans, that is not an ocean, because we have only these 5 oceans. And well, it is surrounded by the continents, because the game here is like continent versus oceans or something like that. And well, we have here the Atlantic Ocean as an example, which are between South America, North America, Africa, and Europe. This is the second largest ocean in the world. Any question about this?
No.
Okay. Barbara, are you there? No, I think she's not. Well. Alianmar, can you read?
Yes. Sí,
Sí.
sí.
Okay.
But water, which is partially
Partially.
enclosed by land. For example, Caribbean, Mediterranean, Irish, Baltic, Sea, Black Sea,
and etc. Well, we have this is like the ocean, but it is smaller and it is surrounded or enclosed by land. And well, in the world we have a lot of seas, as the Caribbean Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, the Irish Sea, Baltic, the Red Sea, Black Sea, and etc. Well, we have here the example of the Caribbean Sea, which is beside Venezuela at the north. And well, it is enclosed by South America here, Central America, and some Caribbean islands as Cuba, Puerto Rico, La Española. So here we have the Caribbean Sea. And it is also another trait of a sea. It is that it is compounded by salt, not like fresh water. It is salt water. And we have here the Baltic Sea, which is in Europe. It is enclosed in some way here by a peninsula, by the way, which is the Scandinavian peninsula. Here are Norway and Sweden. And we have here the continent of Europe, and we have in the middle the ocean. I'm sorry, the Baltic Sea. It is at the north in Europe. Any question about the sea concept?
No.
Okay. You have all the question here clear, the pronunciations, all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can repeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, because Sia is like the singer, you know.
Okay.
Well,
Sí.
so the correct pronunciation is C. And who's the next to read? Coraima, can you read?
Lake. A large body of water that is surrounded by land. For example, Lake Michigan, Lake Victoria, Lake Nicaragua, Lake Maracaibo.
Okay. So well, this is like almost like a. I mean, this is different because it's surrounded by land in all of the sides. So it is different to an ocean, to a sea. I'm sorry. First, because it is fresh water. It's not salt water, and also because it is surrounded in all of the sides, as we can see here, by land. Well, we have the example of Michigan Lake. I don't know if you have ever heard about the Great Lakes in the United States. And they are really important to some weather behave or weather dynamics in the north of the United States. And we have here the Victoria Lake, which is in Africa. It is between some countries like Kenya, Uganda, and some of them that I don't remember here. But well, the thing is that it is a body of water surrounded by all of the sides by a land. Any question about this?
No.
Okay. Laura, can you read?
Yes. Gulf
Okay.
or bay. A portion of an ocean or sea partly enclosed by land, sometimes surrounded at three sides by coast. For example, Gulf of Mexico, Persian Gulf, Bay of Hudson, Bay of Biscay.
Hudson.
Okay.
Okay. So well, it is similar to a sea because it has. I mean, it is partly enclosed by land. So, by the way, a gulf and a bay are synonymous. I mean, you can find in some maps, like, oh, this is like similar to a gulf, but the official name it is a bay. So, and it could be the opposite. You can find some place which is named as a gulf, but you can see like it is similar to a bay because they are synonymous. I mean, you can find some gulf and bays in some maps, and there's no so much different between the one and another. So we have here an example, a really famous example, which is the Gulf of Mexico, really near from Venezuela, and it is partly enclosed by land. We can count about three sides which is surrounded by coasts. We have here like one side, another side, and the third side. And we can identify the gulfs or the bays because of it, because it is partly enclosed by land, not completely, just partly enclosed by land. And all of them has, as they are just partly enclosed by land, all of them have like a link between them and the rest of the oceans. We have here the Atlantic Ocean, and here is like a door, we can call it like that, between the Gulf of Mexico and the other ocean. And we have here the same example in the Bay of Hudson in Canada, like it is partly enclosed by land. We have one coast here, another, and another here, about 3 sides of coasts, and we have the link between the Bay of Hudson and the Atlantic Ocean. Any question about the meaning or pronunciation or something about the Gulf concept?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, okay. Linda, can you read?
Yes. Canal. I don't
Canal.
know how to say that. Canal, channel, and strait are synonymous. And narrow passages of water connecting two large bodies of water. For example, Panama Canal, Suez Canal, English Channel, Bass Strait. English Channel, and Bass Strait. Right.
Yes. So well, it is. By the way, this is like the equivalent of an isthmus, because I don't know if you remember, but an isthmus is like the bridge between two large land masses. I mean, it's like you have one mass, another mass, and between them are connecting through a bridge. And this is like the same, but in water. We have here the English Channel example with a body of water here, another body of water here, and what it is the same. What it is linking the two body of waters are the canal, the English Canal, the English Channel in this example. We have here the Great Britain island, and we have here Europe, which is actually France. In the middle, we have the English Canal. This is in Spanish. You probably would recognize it because it is the Canal de la Mancha here. And here we have another which is not too more famous, but it also works as an example, because here we have a body of water here, another body of water here, and in the middle, which it is linking the two bodies of waters, is the Bass Strait. This is in Australia. We have here the Australian mass continent, here the island, which is Tasmania, and which it is in the middle, it is the Bass Strait. A strait, you can recognize it in Spanish like estrecho. So here is the Bass Strait as another example. As you can see, they are similar. They are basically they are the same. So you cannot see difference between a strait and a channel or a canal, because they are synonymous, as the presentation says. Any doubt or something about the canal, channel, strait concept?
No more.
Okay. Great. So now I think. By the way, the last who read was Linda, right?
Yeah.
Or Laura? Alianmar, can you read?
It was Linda.
So okay.
Yes. River. A natural wide flow of fresh water across the land into the sea. Another. For example, River Plate, Orinoco River, Amazon River, Thames, Huangpu River, Nile River.
So well, a river. I think this is really easy to understand, because it is like in Spanish. Well, you will recognize the concept really easy. So it's a natural wide flow of fresh water, which goes from land masses into the sea. This could be this landmass. It could be an island. It could be a continent. But the thing is that it is from a land into the sea or a lake. I mean, some rivers goes from a land and it goes into the sea. Some of them goes into a lake. So it is like between. I mean, the road. It is from a land into a body of water, which can be a sea, an ocean, or a lake. And we have here some really famous examples. River Plate in Argentina, which is really famous because due to its name in Spanish, which is Rio de la Plata. This is between Argentina and Uruguay. And here we have the Nile River, which is really famous because it's in Egypt, and it is like I don't know exactly if it is the only one, but I think, but I know that is the biggest one in all of the desert, in the Sahara Desert. So it would be really important to the Egyptian civilization here, because the river is like provides not just hydration, but also food and, well, some life which only can exist aside a river. And we have here the Huangpu River, which is in China. This city that we can see here is Shanghai. And well, Shanghai has its river here, which is Huangpu River. And as you can see, in all of the examples, the river goes from a land into the sea. About this?
No.
No, so you have it clear. Well, so now we're going to play a little game. You will have to guess. I'm going to show you some pictures about some geography features. They could be about land masses, about landforms, or about body of waters. And you are going to guess what type of geography feature it is that. Did you understand the game?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So well, try to guess what geographic feature is this. Barbara, it's your turn. What geographic feature is this? A land, a peninsula, or a continent? Barbara, are you there? Oh no, I'm sorry. I forgot that Barbara is not here. So, Coraima, are you there? Can you say what geographic feature is this?
Continent.
Yes, it is a continent. It is the South American continent. Yes.
Continent America.
The South American continent, yes. Turn. What geographic feature is this? A lake, a gulf, or a bay, or a river?
It's difficult.
You just have to see that we have here, like, it is a body of water, and it is enclosely. It is partly enclosed by water. We have one side here, another side, and another side. We have three sides enclosed by land. So
You can do it.
yes, you can.
Come on.
Well, let me help you. It is not a river because it is not a stream of water which goes from a land into the sea. It is not a river, and it couldn't be a lake because it is not all surrounded by land. It's just partially surrounded by water. So it is a gulf or a bay. Actually, it is a bay because as I said, gulf and bay are synonymous. So it could be a gulf or a bay. It could be described as a gulf or a bay, but the official name is bay. It is the Bay of Biscay, which is in Europe. This is between France, which is here, and this is here we have Spain. So this is the Bay of Biscay, which is surrounded by land by three sides. We have one side, two sides, and three sides here. So well, and the next, I think, is Linda. But let me check. Yes, the next is Linda. And what geography feature is this? An island, a sea, or an ocean?
An ocean.
Yes, it is an ocean, and it is.
Pacific.
What ocean is this?
Pacific.
No, no,
Yeah, I don't
no,
know.
no, no. That's not part of the. That is not. No, I'm sorry. I was just joking. This is not part of the game. This is the Pacific Ocean.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, this is the largest ocean in the world, and it is as you can see here we have the American continent, all of the American continent, the North America and South America. We have here Australasia or Oceania, and we have here at the south Antarctica. So it is really big. It's a really big ocean, and it is so much full of islands and archipelagos there in the Pacific Ocean.
Does there live people?
Well, yes, it is like almost empty of people because there are not too many countries there. But well, Alianmar, what geographic feature is this? A peninsula, an island, or an archipelago?
I think a peninsula.
Yes, it is a peninsula. It is the Dubai Peninsula or the Peninsula of Dubai. Yes, as you can see, it is like an extension of land into the sea. It is like like an extension of land into the sea. Coraima, is your
Sorry,
turn. Yes,
The pronunciation is archipelago.
archipelago.
Archipelago, right.
Archipelago, yes. So Coraima, is your turn. What geography feature is this? An island, a peninsula, or an isthmus?
I can see the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you see it now?
No,
No, you haven't passed it.
only I can see the peninsula.
Did you see it now?
Miguel,
No.
check because you haven't passed it.
Okay, well,
My screen says that you passed the no. Retrocedió.
tell me when you see it.
Okay.
Did you see it now?
No.
No.
Okay.
You press again.
Do you see it now?
No.
No.
Okay, because because I'm seeing it. I don't know. I don't understand what is the problem here. But okay. And now?
No. If you
Well, I'm going to change.
and go on again.
No, I'm going to change the screen. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just some moments.
The positive side is that all the girls see the same.
Well, you can see it now.
No. I don't know.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Here. Here. Yes.
Okay. So, what geographic feature is this? An island, a peninsula, or an isthmus?
Uy, is I don't know.
Remember that the isthmus is like it is like a bridge between two land masses. I think
Yes.
this is not a bridge. In a peninsula, it is an extension of land into the sea.
Yes, that is sorry, don't remember.
No, it is no. It is not it is an island actually. This is.
I don't understand.
Yes, it is an island. Is the Manhattan Island actually in New York? This city that you are hearing that you are seeing here, it is New York. Where we have New York here and New Jersey here at the left. It is an island. It is an island. Actually, this is a really famous island, but it is an island because it is, as you can see, it is entirely surrounded by water. So you can see water surrounded all the island. If I don't know if you can see this channel. Can you see it?
Okay.
This channel.
Yes.
Well, this channel, it is not natural. This was I mean, this is artificial. It was built by men, and before this channel exists, the Manhattan Island were actually a peninsula, because it would be like an extension of mass into the sea. But when they built this channel, I don't remember the name of this channel, but well, when they built this channel, the Manhattan Peninsula became an island because it is entirely surrounded by water. The concept?
Yes. I didn't see the channel.
Oh, okay. Well,
Thank you.
you're welcome. I don't know who's the next. I think it's Laura.
Yeah,
Yes.
Miguel, do you
Yes.
know why they did do that?
I remember that once when I was a child, I read that, but I don't remember now. I think there is something related to the transportation, or to these services. You know, like I don't know how to say the name of that in English actually, but well, the water that they use, and after they use the water, do you know that this water, it has to be like put it on the oceans, and it is something related to that. It is something related to the
Okay.
I don't know how to say, but like the black water, something like that.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Well, Laura, what geographic feature is this? A lake, an island, or a sea?
That is a lake. No,
No,
I see. Yeah.
Yes.
The Mediterranean.
Exactly. It's the Mediterranean Sea. It is not a lake because it is linked to the ocean through this really small side, which is also a strait, by the way, with the Atlantic Ocean. What geographic feature is this? A continent, an archipelago, or an island?
Okay, I am still in the Mediterranean Sea. Wait, yeah, an island.
Okay, great. It is the Madagascar Island in Africa. This is in the Indian Ocean, actually. I mean, it is in the Indian Ocean, in front of Africa.
Okay.
Alianmar, what geographic feature is this? An island, an isthmus, or a peninsula? Alianmar, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So can you tell me what geographic feature is this? An island, an isthmus, or a peninsula? Well, let me have some help. It couldn't be an island because it is not entirely surrounded by water. And also,
I think
yes, tell me.
it maybe isthmus. Isthmus.
No, it is not an isthmus. It is a peninsula, actually, because it is an extension of land into the sea. If it wouldn't be an isthmus, it would be like a bridge between two larger lumps of water.
Okay.
And this is the Baja Californian Peninsula. This is in Mexico.
Okay.
Coraima, you're the next. You're seeing the screen, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, what geographic feature is this? A lake, an ocean, or an archipelago?
An archipelago.
Yes, it is an archipelago because it is a group of small islands. I mean, there are too many islands. This is in Finland, in the North Sea, in Zealand. I'm sorry, in the North Sea, in Finland, in Europe. And as you can notice, Yes, and as you can notice, it is a group of too many islands. So many islands there. So now it is Venezuela's time. We're going to see some geographic features, but that only can be found in Venezuela. The next, I think, is Laura. Yes. So Laura, what geographic
Okay.
feature is this? A river, a lake, or an isthmus?
I think
This is a
it is.
This is a really famous
uh,
geographic feature in Venezuela.
Oh man, a lake.
Yes, it is a lake. This is the Maracaibo,
Maracaibo.
the lake of Maracaibo, which is actually, by the way, this is the biggest lake in all South America. This is the biggest lake that we have here in this continent. And
Miguel,
it is, yes.
when we can identify when is Lake of or Maracaibo Lake, that formula. Formulation.
For move. Yes. Well, actually, this is not the best example of lake. In fact, I remember it just now. I'm sorry, but Maracaibo. I mean, the Lake of Maracaibo is is officially. I mean, the name of this officially is Lake of Maracaibo. But actually, some geographers and some geologists, geologists, have said that it is actually not a lake. It could be actually a bay or a gulf, because as you can see,
Okay, I haven't referring to Maracaibo Lake. It's about the old order of word. Yeah, Lake of or I don't know, a share of instead of Maracaibo Lake, that of.
Yes, well, sometimes I have that doubt too when I was doing the presentations. But the thing is that sometimes that it could be varied. It could be varied depending on the site. I mean, some sites can be the geographic feature before the name, and in some of them it could be the opposite. Well, in this case, it's Lake of Maracaibo because it is like that. I mean, there's no reason. It's like that, just like of Maracaibo in that order.
And what it means, Barry?
Vary is variar.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, that could be vary just depending of the specific place. So, Linda, what geographic feature is this? A lake, a river, or a sea? It is in Venezuela.
A river.
Yes, it's a river. It's the Orinoco River. It's our biggest river in Venezuela. And as you can see, it is a river because it goes from a land, which is Venezuela, into the sea, which is the Atlantic Ocean. Alianmar, what geographic feature is this? A peninsula, a canal, or a river?
I think canal.
No, it is a peninsula because it is an extension of land into the sea, as we can see here. And this is an extension of land into the sea, and it is the Paria Peninsula. This is in Sucre State.
Okay.
Coraima, what geographic feature is this? An island, an isthmus, or a bay?
Island.
Look at the arrow. You see the arrow, no? The yellow arrow. What it is signing?
Oh, wait. I can see.
Well, let me tell you. We have here. Well, let me help you. We have here a landmass, and we have here another landmass. And between them, we have like a bridge.
Okay. Isthmus.
Yes, it is an isthmus because it's like a bridge between the two land masses. It is the Margarita Isthmus. This is a really interesting isthmus because many people don't know that there is actually an isthmus. Sometimes this isthmus is like invaded of water in some I don't know how to say that, inundaciones. and it is like two islands. In fact, in sometimes when there are inundaciones, elevation of water, of the seawater, I think, they could became in two islands. But well, the thing is that we have a bridge here between the two land masses of the Margarita Island, and well, it is an isthmus because of it.
In the picture, it can
Yes.
say to island.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't understand your question.
In the picture, I
Yes.
can see the isthmus. I see
Well,
two
the
islands.
isthmus. Well, the isthmus, it is there. The thing is that I don't know if you can see it. Like here, we have a coast. I don't know if you can see it here. Well, the thing is that here in this area, I don't know if you see my mouse. Can you see it?
Yes,
Okay. In this area, we have this is actually I don't know how to say this in English, but in Spanish it's manglar. We have here. This is like a pantano here that it could be well, that it could be covered by water sometimes. But the thing is that it is, I mean, there are land by here. We don't see it because the color of the land, of this land, a specific land, and all of the water that there is there, and all of the plants that there is there, it make it looks like it is water, but it is not. It is actually land. Very dry because of it.
thank you.
You're welcome. Laura, what geography feature is this? An ocean, a river, or a gulf?
Okay. It is a goal.
Yes, it is a gulf. It is the Gulf of Cariaco. This is also in Sucre State. And it is a gulf. We can identify it because it is partly enclosed by water. By water, the salt water. And what we have here, this is, by the way, this is what you're seeing here is Cumaná. This is the Cumaná city here, and it is the Gulf of Cariaco here. I think this is the last one. Yes, this is the last one. Well, guys, thank you so much to attendance to this chat. I hope you will you have learned a lot, and I hope you have enjoyed the chat. And well, I don't know if you have any question or comment or something about what we are been talking here. Well, I hope everything is clear, because
No,
after
actually,
this,
it was very.
yes, tell me. Great. Well, great.
Yeah.
Thanks. And well, after this, I'm going to send you by email. I'm going to send you a survey of 5 questions that you have to answer. They are based on the topics that we have been talking here. And this is in order to confirm your attendance and your payment of attention in the chat, because depending on this survey that you are going to complete, because I'm going to send you by email, you're going to be confirmed as attendance to this chat in AVAA. So thank you so much to you all, and I'm going to send you by email the survey. So thank you, and goodbye, and have a great Tuesday.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Bye. See you.